Hello, so recently I dove deep into the topic of Google search ads, specifically manual Google search ads, also known as manual PPC or any other names, there are so many. And today I just wanted to show you how I organize my planning, like campaign planning, Google ad groups planning in Notion, just to give you something to get inspired by if you're looking to track your campaigns in Notion as well. And if you're interested, I can prepare a template. This is just a basic template version that I wanted to share just to give you some inspiration. But yeah, on the left, you can see we have an activity log, which basically means every time I make an update in Google Ads and I try to check in every day and adjust something if it makes sense, I can click on a new page and then add a note like this, and then change the status to done, and then I can track this way which changes I'm making every day or weekly to Google Ads. And this view here shows only my activity log for this month, and there is also a master view that shows all of my notes from whenever. So yeah, on the right there are pages, so I have some quick links, I have this campaign setup checklist, I have my Figma link to see my visual Google campaign architecture, because I like to map it out visually before I transfer it into Notion. I have just another checklist here, and then I have some quick task section, so just check boxes if I need to add a quick task, just when I'm doing something else, when I'm looking at the campaigns, for example, I don't want it to be anything fancy, I just need a checkbox and I'm good. So I'm just adding something like test the new structure, campaign structure or something. And that's it. I can get back to it whenever I have time. Then underneath that I have the main event, which is campaigns and ad groups. And as you can see here, this is a campaign. This is the second campaign. But if you click here on the toggles, you will see this is the ad group and this is an ad group. In Google search, Google Ads, basically you have a structure of account and then you have campaigns. So for example, women's wedding shoes, men's wedding shoes, etc. Those are campaigns. And then ad groups would be women's pink wedding shoes, women's red wedding shoes. They have to be quite specific. I don't have any other example right now in mind, but those are just few I wanted to bring up. Each ad group has very specific keywords. So for example, in the pink wedding shoes ad group, you would have keywords related to that. So if you're bidding on these keywords, you need to include those keywords in your ads and headlines and titles. The ad groups are quite granular, which is why this is the structure here. It's just an example of structure. I'm not bidding on women's wedding shoes. And every campaign, every ad group is a page, and I can open it up. And if I open up this campaign page, you can see I added a screenshot because Google shows you like estimate performance every time you create a campaign. And also this setup here I have as well, like if I'm using scheduling, which bid strategy I'm using, which devices I'm targeting, which locations as well. And in the ad groups I also have some notes here. So first of all, add the keywords I'm bidding on. You can also add which match you're doing, so phrase match, broad match, or exact match. I'm mostly using exact and phrase match. And I just add the keywords here. I add the search volume, keyword difficulty, low bid and high bid from Google Keyword Planner. And then underneath that, I write my headlines that include the keywords. I write the descriptions that include the keywords. And that's basically it for the ad groups. As you can see here in this database as well, I have a status column, which has like in progress, ready to publish, running, paused, ended, future, etc. I have the budget, I have the landing page URL, which I didn't include here, but just as an example for you to know, and I have the tracking template for UTMs. Then I have different views here. For example, I have this all view, which includes not only the active campaigns that are running, but also future campaigns and something that I'm planning. I have the timeline view, and I have this board view, which I need to restructure a bit, but this can be quite helpful. Underneath that, I have the audiences, which is for me only relevant for display ads. I only use it for display ads. I have custom audiences, and you can I can add the keywords my audience is looking for, searching for. Can add the websites, the apps, and this is what it looks like in the end in Google Ads. This is just from an old campaign I did. Underneath that, I have call-out extensions because you can use them across campaigns. You just click on the ones you want to have in this ad group. So you can add all of your call-out extensions here just to have a copy of them for, in case something happens with your Google Ads account, which I'm a bit paranoid. I like to have copies of everything. On the right, I have site link extensions, which is, again, you can reuse them across campaigns. So you create them once, you write the description 1, description 2, and then you can add them across different campaigns and ad groups. So I write them here. I also have the length of the title here, like that is calculated by Notion here, by the Notion formula, which is quite nice. And that's basically it. This is my Google Ads planner template. I'm sure we'll be optimizing it a lot in the next months, just seeing what works, what doesn't work. But yeah, once I have something ready, I will probably share it as well with you. If you're interested, let me know if you're interested in the comments. And good luck with your Google Ads if you're planning on running them. They are a lot of work and they do require some figuring it out, but I'm sure you'll do great, and good luck. Bye.